the construction industry is about to go through a manufacturing process and we have to become enterprise. We are not enterprise right now as an industry, and that enterprise is going to happen one way or another. We cannot keep up with the critical infrastructure, the critical buildings, and the things that we need as a society to continue to produce. So you either get in line and learn how to do this through productization and through convergence, or you will not, and you won't exist. And you know, the famous quote, survival is optional. It's your decision. You can decide to exist or not. And part of that is going to be because we can't look at continually saving $500 here, $500 there, and think that it's going to move us forward. We pinch pennies to bleed dollars in this industry. I know architects love what they build, and it's genuinely important, but 80% of that building, it's repeatable. It's a product. The other 20% is the part that you can influence and you can make unique and you can make yours. But we've got to consume products through all of those areas. And if we don't, we're not going to reach the points that we can reach. And the people who are going to suffer are the people in our neighborhoods, our true neighborhoods, in our cities, in our rural areas that don't have critical infrastructure, don't have critical facilities, whether they're healthcare, pharmaceutical, data centers, et cetera. That's what's going to happen. And so what you're going to see is, if I look at like my bike shoes, there's 4 manufacturers I can go get them from. It's the same bike shoe, but one uses a little bit higher quality. One's the one I like, whatever. But they're so similar that they can be manufactured and consumed by me. My buildings are structurally very similar, especially in the systems. So we have to start taking that same look. And when I said you won't exist, it's because either somebody will come in and buy you and change you, or eventually your services will not be needed. Now, also though, look at your DNA. So some of those organizations that just like, look, we're not going to be fabricators. Okay. Are you going to be installers? Yes. Are you going to get the best at it? Great. Because we're going to need those everywhere. It doesn't mean you have to, everybody as a trade has to go be a fabricator, or everybody as this has to go do this. It's find your niche. It's find your change. It's prepare for where that's going to be and get ready. Because that's the only constant, right? Is the change in what we do, where we progress, how we progress. That's going to happen. Now is a critical time where if you want to be here in the future, your culture has to catch up. You have to look at innovation. You have to look at what is your core DNA, what are you great at, and how can you double down on it?